Devastating breaking news out of Stockton, where just a few hours ago, a shooting left several people in the hospital, and we do understand the shooting has now turned fatal. The San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office is currently investigating near the intersection of Lucille Avenue and Thornton Road. Fox 40's Sierra Krug is live at the scene as this continues to evolve. Sierra was just listening into a news conference. Sierra, what have you learned?
Well, Dennis, the San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office did just fill us in a little bit. They say this is an ongoing investigation. There's very minimal information at this point. There are 14 confirmed victims, so quite a wide-scale event, and we do know 4 of those people have died at this point. Other details they're still looking for is the suspect. We don't have any description yet, but they did insinuate that he or she is still out there, and there's, again, very limited information at this point. The San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office also confirming this happened at a banquet hall, suggesting a family was celebrating something. You may have seen on social media the mayor shared his condolences, saying this happened at a child's birthday party. I myself asked the Sheriff's County representative about that. She said that is something they are still looking into and cannot confirm at this time. Multiple agencies have been called in to help. They said it's all hands on deck, and their primary focus right now is locating that suspect. People asked how many suspects there are. That's something that Sheriff's Office and all of those partnering agencies are still looking into. Again, no information right now about the suspect or how many there could be. For now, live in Stockton, covering local news that matters, Sierra Krug, Fox 40 News.
All right, Sierra, we'll give you some time to news gather, and we will talk to you again tonight at 10 o'clock. Thank you for that live report. Now, Stockton Vice Mayor Jason Lee did share that tonight his heart is heavy for Stockton. He wrote, quote, on social media, "As Vice Mayor of Stockton and somebody who grew up in this community, I am devastated and angry to learn about the mass shooting at a child's birthday party. An ice cream shop should never be a place where families fear for their lives." End quote. He also shares that he is in contact with staff and public safety officials to learn more about what happened. And again, we will have a full report for you tonight at 10.
According to what the Citizen app is showing, there's 2. And apparently, this is all coming from that same old gang warfare mess that's been gripping the city. I'm being real with you, for more than 20 years that I'm aware of. I could probably trace it back even further, but 20 plus years easy is Stockton. And I'm keeping it 100 with you. Stockton been wild.
Here comes the chopper. Alright.
Yo, shout out to Jalis. She's the one who dropped this info. So, I don't want to, steal credit or nothing, but it says rapper MB Neal was present at his cousin's daughter's birthday party Nano in Stockton, California. A mass shooting went down, leaving 19 or more injured and 4 dead on the spot. This is supposedly coming from an act of war in Stockton, California. So then it continues to say November 29, 2025, a mass shooting went down at a well-known rapper's daughter's birthday party in Stockton, California. 19 or more would be injured, including kids, and 4 dead on arrival. San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office is currently investigating in the 1900 block of Lucille Avenue near where Lucille and Thornton Road meet. We got a crew that just got there now. They're working on collecting more information. We know that multiple victims have been taken to local hospitals, including kids. Deputies are working to collect additional information. They're asking the public to stay away from the area. It's a very active scene with crime tape blocking off a huge area, and you can see that right here. This is footage just into our newsroom from a crew that just got on scene. We'll have more information as soon as it becomes available, both on air and online. But we also want to let you know this. We got some information that came from Stockton Vice Mayor Jason Lee. He put out a statement on social media, and he says tonight, "My heart is heavy," in a way that's difficult to express. As Vice Mayor of Stockton, and as somebody who came up in this community, I am devastated and furious to hear about the mass shooting at a child's birthday party. An ice cream shop should never be a this spot where families fear for their lives. He continues to say, "Tonight, I'm sending my thoughts, prayers, and love to the families who are hurting, to the kids who witnessed this trauma, and to everyone across our city who feels this pain." So, there you have it, bro. End of the day, man. It goes like this. Bullets don't got no names. These young ones don't give a damn. It used to be a time where elderly people, women, and children were off limits. But even then, that was some BS. I can tell you about a few crazy war stories, and y'all would sit here with your mouth on the floor like, and it's all in the newspaper, so you don't got to worry about me doing, "Oh, I just told y'all something." Nah, bro, Stockton is one of the most dangerous places in California, if not the most dangerous place. Folks, don't go to Stockton. I don't care where you're from. No, don't mess around in Stockton. It used to be that way about LA. It used to be that way about Compton. You feel me? Even at one point in time it was that way about San Diego, and then it was Hunters Point over there in the Bay, and then it was Oakland, and then it was Vallejo for a minute, and then for like 2-3 years it was Sacramento for a minute because of a whole lot of going on, and the Sacramento came from war. I mean war, the Sacramento war came from rap, wasn't necessarily gang, was more crew. Anyways, but and this what happened to Stockton, bro. The feds are going to have to come through. It wouldn't surprise me if Donald Trump comes out and basically sends the National Guard up over there for a little bit. They need it. I don't see how the mayor of Stockton says y'all don't now it has gone down. The shootings and the murders and all that stuff. But the war is still happening, and it's going to reach a point where they're just going to have to deal with a gang injunction like they used to have every now and then, where if you're caught doing this, you're caught doing that, you're caught doing this, you're caught doing that. We once upon a time in California had a bill where they were trying to classify gangs as terrorists. Can't even say that's not terrorism. I believe a kid or 2 kids got killed. So y'all shooting up a kid's birthday party. The only mentality I can think to want to do something like that is that 50 Cent line when he says, "I shoot up your mama's crib and let your ass look for me." That's one of them situations where it's like, bro, hold on. Y'all did what? Y'all couldn't even waited. Y'all couldn't have waited outside. Y'all couldn't have even got him or anything like that, bro. There comes a point in time where family members have to say, if you're in the game, bro, don't come around here. It is what it is. FaceTime us. I can already tell more than likely what went down. Somebody probably had a phone, was doing all of this and all of that, and was celebrating, supposedly saw who was up in there and said, "You know what? This is our time to catch this person. Let's go do our 1-2 step." And that's exactly what they did with reckless abandonment. Didn't give a, but these are the so-called codes of the street these days in different areas and different places. So I could get on the soapbox and go, yeah bro, no kids, no women, no elderly folks. But I'd be lying. This happens every day. Ain't really no rules. The rules used to be that. But even then, folks still violated that. So it gets to a point now, bro, where it's like rules for who? For what? For what gang? Because now if the people who got shot, if the person who was there supposedly, and it was meant for him, if his ass survived and didn't get shot and everything, could we blame him for going and doing the same exact thing? Could we blame that person for finding out, hey bro, I know who did this. I'm not going to tell the police. I want my own justice. Feds are about to come through quick though. Don't. You can expect them folks to be caught in no less than 2 weeks, because where the hell are you going to go? You can't take that long ass drive past Manteca through freaking Baker to Fresno, whichever way you go. So where you going to go? You can't go through them damn mountains because it's cold as hell. You're liable to get caught there off of something crazy. Your adrenaline might be too damn high. So you can't take the goddamn, what's that state? Nevada. You can't take the Nevada route. You can't go through Sacramento. Sacramento got cameras all over the place. Feds right there in Sacramento. That's why, been dying down, have cameras everywhere. Oh, you got to go to the Bay. Alright, that's the only place you can go. The only place them folks can go is go through Antioch and go to the Bay and try to hide out there. That's the only place you can get to. And by the time you get to the Bay, bro, them LPRs are going to catch you. They'll catch up with you. So, we'll see what happens. But trust and believe, it wouldn't surprise me if they get caught in Stockton or get caught in the Bay, because you can't take your ass nowhere else. You can't. If you slide up that way, you go to Oregon, bro. Alright, good luck. I don't know what the weather is like out there, but we'll see. But I'm not going to sit up here and pretend and act like these gangs. All these gangs are the same, bro. Some gangs don't give a, some gangs do. But I know this boy, they probably going to be one of the, they probably going to get executed, bro. The feds are going to take this. I don't see how the feds don't, I just don't see how the feds don't take over this one. So, we shall see, man. But this gang war that's going on in Stockton, this isn't nothing new. I'm not even going to sit up here and pretend. I'm not even going to get up on here and act like, bro, this doesn't happen all the time. That's why even when I be talking about the Chicago, when I used to, bro, it gets to the point where it's still when you don't value your own life, how in the hell can you value others? And some people will get on here and will say, see man, it's a blue state. It's a blue state and all of this shit. Stockton PD is massively underfunded. funded. They don't got the money. They don't have none of that. There's nothing for these young people to do. You got to catch them while they're early, and it is what it is. So, nothing changes, bro. I know Jason Lee got some to say and all that. I'll probably put that up in there. If I didn't, I'll probably put that up in there. So, y'all heard what Jason Lee is saying. So, it is what it is, man. It's Stockton, bro. I don't know what to tell y'all. Claude can make mistakes. Please double check responses.